What is up, my dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to the Cadenator channel. I'm the Cadenator, if you did not know, and we're back with Hunter x Hunter. Of course, as I'd be back with it. Of course, last episode was episode 11. I was gonna do 11 and 12, and possibly a 13, which I would have probably ended up doing a 13, though it would have left me a little bit. But we got a lot of last episode, so I decided to just do that one. Of course, we have these two episodes, as well as episode 14, I decided to go on to. And again, like last episode, I felt like I had a lot to say. This time, even with 3 episodes, I don't feel like I have much to go on and to talk about. I've been getting emails just a bunch this morning, and they keep interrupting me in my videos. I don't know if you can hear them, but they keep interrupting me with the little bings and all that. But, of course, I need to preface this, for people who are new or who need a reminder. This video you are watching on YouTube is not the reaction part, is the thoughts and review. You can find the full reaction, don't click off yet, you can find the full reaction in the description. There will be 3 separate links, one to each episode, 12, 13, and 14. It'll say which one by them, on Daily Motion, and it'll require a passcode, which is the same, has been the same, and will continue to be the same for the future for all of them. Passcode for these Hunter x Hunter reviews is just simply HXH, all lowercase, no spaces, HXH. And then you can watch the video. But if you don't feel like that, you know what? Roll the clips. Fuck you, Tonpa.
ここは私が。いや、俺が行こう。トンパさん
Fuck you, Tonpa. Gotta make sure I get that one in every time. Fuck you, Tonpa. Had to get that one in. I don't know if I don't know how many more I'll be able to get in. Thank you, editing Caden. So now I assume you either are interested in the videos, the reactions, or have gone on and watched them, or just don't care and you want to hear more so my thoughts and review, which there's not much for this one, sorry. And there's not a lot in the reactions. I mean, last episode I feel like was just great. These 3 are just kind of there. Definitely probably one of my least favorite batches so far. Just because like not a lot happens in them. I mean, you do get some fun little character moments, but not really anything that's too major or serious. So I can respect it. It's not like it's one of those things that when I'm watching it, like if I'm just binging, I'll appreciate them and enjoy them more. But since I'm doing these reactions and these parts, I'm not really. I'm gonna enjoy them for what they are. But then when it comes to this, I'm probably not gonna have a lot to say, which I don't. Episode 12, we had the ending of Trick Tower, of course, post them winning the thing with the prisoners and stuff, them winning the fights. Oof, excuse me. But yeah, them winning the fights, and going on and to the little room for 50 hours that they lost because of Leorio losing the gamble. Then they're met with these doors of, on one end it takes 45 hours to get to the end, but all 5 can go through, and on the other it's only 3 minutes, but only 3 people can go through, and the door won't open until people are in handcuffs. And there's a bunch of weapons around the room, so everyone starts to fight and everything over it. Mainly Lurio and Tonpa. Fuck Tonpa, by the way. Just want to get that in there. But that's the last we get to see of him. I do not want to see this man again. I'm so annoyed by him. But yeah, Tonpa and Leorio start fighting, which Gon notices that you can break the walls. So he kind of he comes up with the idea that they're going to go through the 45-hour one and then break through, so all 5 of them can get through the quick but easy path, the quick and easy path, and whatnot. So, and it was pretty cool. They didn't really show it, which I don't like. I really don't like the fact that they didn't show the whole thing happening. It just kind of, they showed up at the end and then kind of gave a little, oh yeah, this is what happened, by the way. So yeah, that was probably the most eventful episode. Episode 13 was a recap. Episode 12 ends off with a nice little line where it says, Little did Gon know that they would soon be pitted up against each other. So I'm kind of interested in that. Of course, now they are being pitted against each other in the fourth phase. Of course, there's only 2 phases left, as we find out in episode 14. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I mean, not really. Episode 13 was just a recap. There's nothing really more to say. We get a little bit more of Mito, Aunt Mito. We get a little more with her, and her saying that asking the picture of Jing, the dad, if he's proud of his son, and whatnot. So, I mean, again, I mentioned in the reaction, fine for it's. I'm not a huge fan of recap episodes, obviously. The only one I've truly ever enjoyed was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's recap episode. I think it was like episode 27. If you haven't seen it, go and watch. I mean, go and watch the whole series. It's probably the most overrated anime ever, but like more so in the fact it's an all-time great anime, but people I think hype it up way too much. But I still love it. It's one of my favorites of all time. It's one of the best of all time for me. I love it. Absolutely adore that show. And it has the best recap episode of all time that literally made me cry. The ending literally made me cry because of just the way everything's set up through the episode. I love it. I love it so much. But enough on that. I mean, it's sad when I have more to say about a recap episode in another series than this recap episode. It's a recap episode. What do you want from me? It doesn't really add anything. Again, it's cool to see Mito again. It's cool to see Whale Island and stuff. But that's whatever. It's kind of a refresher. I didn't really need a refresher right now. It's too early in the series and not enough has happened, happened for it to really need a recap. I mean, it's episode 13. It's episode 13, and the 12 episodes beforehand. It's not like you had major plot points or story bits and everything. I don't feel like it really needed that much of that. It didn't need the recap episode at that point. So really nothing too much to say about it. And then episode 14, we kind of just get the start to the fourth phase. Of course, we find out that there are 2 phases left. This one and then the next. Where they're going to put on this island for a week. And they get a number, and they have to hunt that person, the person who that numbered contestant, and need to steal their number, of course. There's a lot of interesting things. Of course, the most interesting thing that's been revealed, Gon has Hisoka. Which is exciting. The thing is, I might have to look through. I might look back through. I might not. I might wait for something to just happen. But Killua got 199. Is that one of I think that might be one of the trio guys, the 3 of them, the baseball caps and stuff. Maybe that might be one of them. But yeah, Hisoka and Gon's gonna have to go after Hisoka, and so the entire episode he's trying to figure out how do I get to Hisoka, considering last time we fought, he just completely dominated me. Fight-wise, I'm sure Hisoka wanted to do more, but oh boy. Hisoka's so weird. I think he's cool, but at the same time, ew. I at the same time love it, but I hate it. It makes me so uncomfortable. Hisoka does, but it doesn't really matter. Because, I mean, he's just he does things. He does things, and the things are kind of cool and creepy at the same time and weird, but he's interesting. He's an interesting character for sure. And I really enjoy that about him. And I want to learn more about him. I want to know what he does, where he comes from and stuff. Goodness. But really nothing. I mean, for a second I thought Leorio had Kurapika's number, but later in the episode he says, whose number is this? So I guess he doesn't have Kurapika's number. I really wonder who's hunting Killua. I really wonder who's hunting Killua and how well that's going to turn out for him. Probably one of the background characters. I don't really see it being a major character, a character they've been showing off a lot. Definitely not a main cast character like Leorio or Kurapika. But yeah. That's about all. That's all I know. But yeah, I again, I don't really have a lot to say. I think the dude with the hat, the black dude with the hat, the hair, the big hair, I think that he's the guy who's hunting Gon, it seems. But really, other than that, there's not a lot to say. I think it's more set up for the following episodes, so I might have a lot to say in the episode 15 and 16 stuff. again, possible 17 in there. But yeah, the episode 15 and 16, I think I'm going to have to say a lot in the next batch because it seems like we're actually going to get into some stuff in the next episode or two. Like some legit major stuff, at least in terms of like fighting or whatever. More action-packed episode, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, that's about all I can say. I don't really have a lot to go over in this. It's kind of just more so, well, I don't want to go more episodes, but at the same time, it's like, well, what do I have to say? They finished phase 3, they're starting phase 4. We had a recap in the middle. Like, overall, probably my least favorite batch so far, but only really because it just kind of ended up being a really poor batch. So it would have probably been better if I would have done episode 11, 12, and 13. That way I could at least talk a lot more about 11 and just a little bit about 12 and 13 like I do here. And then 14, 15, and again, a possible 16 on that. Probably because it would have at least kind of gotten into that. So I don't really know what else to say. I don't. Let me know if you all enjoyed the episodes. Maybe y'all enjoyed them more than I did. Obviously, I didn't hate them. It's not like I'm disgusted by them, but it's more of just like it's very downtimey, and I've doing these reactions. Admittedly, it is kind of I can't when you have that downtime. It's like okay, we can pick it up now. Of course, it's a lot better than just a simple binge, but yeah. That'll do it for this recap. I hope you enjoyed the reactions. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts and discussion here. And I'm really excited to see what happens in the next episode. Obviously, big prediction here. Crazy prediction. We're going to get more for Phase 4. And possibly the episode after that. Maybe episode 17 we get to the end of Phase 4 or like get ready for Phase 5. I wonder what that's going to be. There's another email. I need to check that. I'm running low on time. I gotta go places soon. I gotta go campus and stuff. So I'll just finish it off with a simple. I mean, you already know what to do. So might as well just. But in case you don't, in case you are new here, let me tell you, or you also need a reminder. Make sure you hit the big red subscribe button to subscribe to the Canadian channel today and hit the green dingy bell next to it to get notified on all my future uploads. Click the like button. You see that thumbs up button? You hit it, it'll turn blue. That means you've successfully liked the video. Give me thumbs. Share the video. Share it with your friend, your best friend, your not so best friend. Share it with any Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood stands you have out there. Because I'm sure they'll agree with me that recap episode actually wasn't too bad. I don't know if I'm the only one who cried on it, but yeah. And with that, I bid you all farewell. Adieu. I hope you all have a wonderful day, you beautiful, beautiful people. Bye.